Hello, you trader nerds. How are y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful time. We have 800 and I think is it 883 or 833 people in our Discord room. So if you're not part of the 800 and let's see how many it is. Let's just see for a second. We've got 836 people in our Discord room. It's only $14.99 to be a part of our Discord. And guess what? Inflation is hitting. I'm sitting here going, I really don't want over 1,000 people in a room. I mean, that's too many. So I think what I'm going to do is do a inflationary Bidenomics increase on the price going up. So you do that every now and then. So we went from $9.99 to $14.99. Now I think we're going up $29.99 unless you're already in the room. So you better get in and join today because things go up and you're grandfathered for life. For those of y'all that are in for $9.99, y'all are in for life at $9.99. Then $14.99, y'all are in for life. So if you want to come in, now's the time before we kick up the price to $29.99. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing good. The market was down a lot more. Look at this. It has caught a bid. Look at the AD rising. VIX is at 19. The AD now is only negative 197. Oh. Tomorrow, Tom King is going to be our very special guest, which is very, very cool. So Tom King will be with us tomorrow, and he'll be talking about the long-term 112. He sent me a little thing. Y'all seen it in our Discord. He's like, welcome to the long-term 112. You'll never go back. So maybe we'll never go back. It's but I watched his video on it. It made a lot of sense. And I was like, yeah. And after Stacy and James were talking about how it performed in this little grind down market, I said, yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. Now, it doesn't mean I'm not going to do the 121 ever again. I think I'm going to sprinkle in a little both because I see merits of both of them. But we got a great trading plan. Tom King's going to be our guest tomorrow at 2 Eastern time. So market down only 0.5% now. Volume has settled back down, y'all. It's like everybody's just kind of settling back down, going, yeah, okay, we're okay here. Everything's fine. So the market does continue its move. Now, let's look at the big green monster. Big green monster. What is it saying? As we tell you, it's an inflection point, the 50% line. It just always will. It always has been. So we're above the inflection line now. You would think that it wants to test this little vacuum here. And this is a magnetic pull. But also, since we're in the fair value zone, price often wants to go up and down and up and down in the fair value zone. So while we do have some gravitational pull to the upside, there's always gravitational pull to the downside as well. In other words, if the market's not going up, it's going down. And I am Bobby Nostradamus or Bobby Nostras or whatever I am. So Tom, the Money King man, he will be in. It's going to be really, really fun. So I'm looking forward to that. All right. So let's see. Let's see what our linear regression looks like. It is ugly. Look at this. It's dancing with the bottom part here. Now, the bottom part was up here until the market keeps going down. This thing is leveling out. And the reason that we're now like, I think we can call that we're not as bullish. Let's look at this. Remember, we've got research on this. The little dude on the video did the thing. He goes, look, if you're below the 200-day moving average, which we are, you might want to have a bearish tint to your trades. So for those of you who have been like, well, I don't want to sell in calls, screw the calls, and you still can get screwed on calls in a bearish type market. But, maybe you do add some at some point when you get a big up move like we did yesterday. That'll be a great time to add calls in this kind of bearish tilt to the market. Let's look at the 10 and 20 exponential moving averages. We're below both of those. Remember, we have the research and the video in our Discord room that shows you why we are kind of with a bearish tint there. Now, let's look at the only one that was really close, and that was the 10-month moving average. And we are right there, y'all. So just a little bit. Oh, bird. Look, it's a bird. He's so cute. He just landed on my back balcony overlooking my palatial. Is palatial a word? Palatial. my swimming pool that is infested with frogs. Okay. So let's see. Everybody doing well. We are at the overnight. Is the pink is the overnight low? Is that where we're at for last night? Let's see where the blue line is. Yeah, that's the overnight low. And plus it's there's some type of pivot point there. So look where the opening 15 minutes was. We crashed right out of that, and now we are headed back. Rico. So let's see how our little accounts are doing today. Oh man, there's our Roth account. Where's my other darn account? Where is my other IRA account? And our good friends at Charles Schwab have not ruined it yet. So I was like, I'm never doing anything else on this account, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll let them destroy it before I go over to Tasty. All right, so we were at 87,111. What are we today in this account? 87,111. We expect to be 87,643. 87,643. So let's put that in our pipe and smoke it. 87,643. You know what that means? Fire up the man, Rico. Moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. All right, let's look at our Greeks and ratios here. So our Greeks and ratios are a 192, a 119. Let's see how that looks. 192, 119. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're looking groovy, baby. Groovy. All right. So, yeah, 0.14%, 192. Let's see what our buying pair is looking like here. 36,500. Everything has settled down. I like it. 36,500. So we're using 41% of our buying power. Everything looks really good, y'all. Looks really good. Let's see if it says we need to manage any trades. It does say that we can close some of these little things, but I don't know. I think I kind of like where my thing is. I'm at 41%. I'm at 0.14% here. Let's see how big of our deltas are. 61 over. I think the question that the trading plan asks us to ask ourselves, are we comfortable with the risk that we're taking here? And I think our account's doing just fine. And what we're trying to wait on is that premium to come out, right? We're trying to look for that premium to come out. Now, the market's down today, so you're like, are your positions getting tested? And let's look at those. Our naked puts. Let's see what our P&L is on some of them. So some of them are up $32, up $135. That is good. Carlos says CL must have ripped some stops last couple of days. Ouch. Yeah, that's why I don't. Yeah, see, listen, y'all sit there and go, man, Bobby's not a strangle guy. I used to be a strangle guy. Now ask me why I'm not. So I used to do 10 delta strangles in ES, in NQ, in CL, in GC, in ZB, in Z, what's corn? ZC, ZS, Z, whatever the corn and wheat and all that kind of crap. I hadn't traded in so long. I used to do that all the time. That was the only thing I did. 10 delta strangles, about 90 to 120 days out, 150 days in gold. And I did that forever until I didn't. And I was talking to Ed the other day and I go, I wonder why I quit that. There was a reason. I don't remember it, but there was a reason that I didn't do it. And it's because I didn't like those moves on some of those things. I much rather do the 111, 112 type trades where we've got some protection to the downside. I like that. And I don't want to trade other markets. I mean, every now and then I go, oh, it looks flashy. I just like the E-mini S&P. So that's where I like. So we could take $130 profit off, but why? I think I'm comfortable with the risk. Now let's look at our option delta here. Look at there, y'all. We're at 28, 28, 26, 26, 21, 19. Yeah, there's nothing to do here. Let's just leave it. Let's leave it. I think everything looks really, really good. Okay, so let's go to the second account, which is the Roth IRA. And sorry, I had a biscuit today. There's a little place called Martin's. They close at 2 o'clock every day. And they just do biscuits in the morning and they do lunch, hamburgers and stuff like that. And oh man, I got a steak biscuit for 680 calories with 3 packs of ketchup. Even though I told the woman I wanted 4 packs of ketchup, she only gave me 3. And then I'm sitting there going, I'll be darned, where's my darn extra pack of ketchup? But that saved me a few calories. So I'm really pumped up on biscuits today. All right, so let's see. Here we're at 48.23. Oh, we got to do our, what do you call our net? Licky. 27,533. 27,533. Let's go back over here. 27,533. Look what I see. Do you see what I see,
Well,
Rico?
we're moving on now. Moving on up to the side. To a deluxe apartment in the sky.
And we're at 4823. 4823. I got to go get some candy. We got a homecoming parade today, and all my kids except one are in the parade, and they want to throw out candy. So I got to go buy God's awful kind of candy. And I'm trying to lose weight, and I'll like eat candy on the way home today. It's gonna be terrible. All right, where are we at? 11,650. 11,650. Isn't that amazing? One goes up, one goes down. 11,650. Okay, we're at 42%. We're 7 over on our deltas, and our theta is a little low. Let's see here. Little low. Not saying to manage any account. I think and here's what my trading plan says, ladies and gentlemen. When your theta is low, it says, hey Bob, you can put on another trade, right? You can do that. But even if this is elevated a little bit, I can put on another trade here. And I think I will. Why don't we do that? Let's just go put one on. So let's go to the trade tab, and we'll try one of these long-term 112s. Now, Tom, we'll talk about this tomorrow, but he says I overmanage my trades and everything. You ought not put on trades every day. I don't put on trades every day, Tom. We just put them on when my account needs them. So let's go to the MES. But I think, and I think what he's saying, and some of y'all do, is more of a, wait till it gets 120 days and put all your on. And I would rather do something and spread them out when the market's moving around. I don't know, this is my personal preference. I like the way I do it. But we'll get him to tell me why I'm wrong tomorrow. So we said that you guys are doing around 120 days. So looks like I'm 14 away there, 14 away there. I think I'm going to go to the 106 day though. And let's go. We were selling the 5 delta, right? We sold one yesterday. That looks good right there. 5 delta. It's $15 that I can get a nice little credit. Let's sell 2 of those. Let's see if we can bump it up to 15 and a quarter. 15 and a quarter. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Yes, we are in. So we sold 2 at 15.25. So at 106 days, let's put that in. 2. Let's see. Here we go. 2 at, we'll call this naked put 92. And we did the 3,400 again. Puts naked at 106. 10, 5, 23. Can y'all believe it's October the 5th? I got to figure out what I'm dressing up like for Halloween. Ed, what are you dressing up for like for Halloween? 15. Let's see Ed dress up. All right, let's see. Did I get billed for 15? Can you remember? 15 and a quarter.
I'll probably keep my lights off and not do Halloween.
Hey, me and Beth, before we had kids, we would leave. I'd turn the lights off. We would leave. We'd be like, we're going out to dinner.
Man, my wife hates Halloween. I actually like it. I used to take the kids around and do the trick or treating, and we'd come back and give out the candy, but they're grown and that's not there. So we just kind of keep the lights out and lay low.
Yeah, that sounds fun, Ed.
Not much excitement there.
Ed's got one of those perfect faces that fits in good for Halloween.
That's why I have my little saying up there instead of my face.
Hey, y'all, look, I may be ugly, but I don't know that I'm ugly. Does that make sense, Ed? Have you ever heard of somebody that doesn't know?
You know,
oh, she's gonna be peachy.
We can be ugly, but proud of what we have anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, look, I still have the confidence of somebody that's not ugly. I think that Carlos identifies handsome. And Matt Jollywally says that Caroline is going to be Princess Peach. Oh, peaches, 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 peaches. Love that. Well, make sure you send us a picture so we can see what she looks like. Hey, look, I'm in for 950, or 920.
We can't all be as handsome as the new Bachelor, right?
Hey, Beth really wants to watch that, and I go, honey, why would you watch that?
I bet she does.
You have the ultimate Bachelor. I mean, look at me, Ed. I mean, I'm the stuff of. I mean, come on, Ed, right? Ed,
I'm chuckling.
Okay. Am I putting this on the wrong one? No, I'm in the right one. Let's see. No, I'm in the wrong account here. Hold on a second. Roth IRA. So we did the 40-50, 40-100. Now, Ed, is this more like what you're putting on too? I mean, you said you doing what I was doing before, but is this back to doing what you normally do? I mean, you got your own
Bobby, it kind of
SPY
is.
Empire.
I put on you know, as you're, everyone may know, I'm kind of transitioning to SPX and doing a notionally similar
Oh,
112,
you're just
but it's
bragging, Ed. Look at
it's
you.
a 111 in SPX. In the IRA, I'm still doing the ES on that light campaign, and I posted that in the room yesterday just to show people what I did. I put on one yesterday. Let's see what I did. I'm just running a little batch of Turbo 112, we used to call it. In fact, I think I mentioned that yesterday.
Yeah, you called it the Turbo one.
I put on
Tell
a
everybody again.
4472 DTE. Yeah, but I set one of those up in SPX this morning, and it was very similar. Here, let me go see if I can find it. It's almost exactly like that. I think it was a 40, 25, 44,000 put debit spread, which is a little lower than yours. I'm doing a 25 wide in SPX, not a 50 wide, because in SPX it's 2 times the notional of ES, so it's still a $2,500 put debit spread that I'm still paying $500 for, plus or minus a few dollars. And then I'm going out and selling a $15 naked and bringing in about $10 of credit. So I'm doing an old style 111 SPX. And let's see, I think actually I posted it in the Discord. So if people want to go look, they can go take a peek.
And since we're going up to $29.99, y'all better get in. Look, let's see.
I did put one up. So I put one up in the Discord this morning to set up with everything. At the time, it was a 40, 25, 4,000 put debit spread and a 33.50 naked. It was going to bring in $12.20 of credit, which is $1,220. That's in the 118 DTE. I think it's the 118. So that's a pretty accurate example of what can be done in SPX notionally compared to ES. And then the ES one that I did yesterday was, again, very similar to that. So I'm just doing light 111 in SPX. It's basically an old style 111 where I bring in about $1,000 or $1,100 credit.
I mean, y'all look at this. Ed's got a 99% probability of profit. Ed, I mean, how do you do it, Ed? 99% probability of profit.
I'll get on my soapbox and again say those probability of profits are great, but once, twice, 3 times a year, we have these big moments where we get tested if we're over levered, et cetera, et cetera. And then every now and then we have one of these, quote, once in a generation debacles, unquote, like COVID was, like 2018 was a big hard pullback, the flash crash, for sure, the 2008, 2009 Great Recession. The period between 99 and the topping that led to like a year and a half of decline into the 2000 period and a little beyond, yada, yada. You know, a couple of big nasties in the 1990s. Of course, we had the 1987 crash. All that's in the last few decades. So these 99% probabilities are beautiful, but we have to understand that that T+0 line you're looking at, that is that's the knife in our back that's waiting to get shoved in if we're overdoing it. So we have to, you know, be a little careful there.
That's why you can't go and do 100% of your buying power into these trades. You got to leave some juice on the side. So when the market goes down and we're tested, that you still got buying power to hold these positions or manage the position or roll the position.
And I am doing the 120-day thing, the LT, like people have been talking about in the last few days in the Discord, that Tom will again be talking about tomorrow, I'm sure. So I'm doing that. And then in the IRA where I posted, if you look a little bit above that, I'd done an IRA trade yesterday. That one is a very discretionary. I have a light put debit spread campaign running. When a put debit spread gets down into the below 30 DTE, I look to put on another trade, just to put on another 11X to generate some premium in the account and to throw off another paid for put debit spread. So, you know, I'm very mechanical on one and I'm discretionary on the other. And, you know, it works.
I mean, this doesn't even sound like the Ed who went through the mentorship with me. I mean, Ed, you just got all these things going on, Ed. This is incredible. I mean, look at you.
Yeah, it's quite the learning journey. I'm loving it.
The little birdie has flown the coop, and he's just killing it, just killing it. Ed.
But I come back for snacks every now and then.
Come back for snacks every now and then. Exactly. All right, great session today. 99% probability of profit. You can do that too. I will see y'all tomorrow.